The most delusional page I've ever seen. When I was looking at this back in the day, a year ago, some of the Take Flight WNBA page, I wonder if they blocked me back. They blocked me back. Let's go. I blocked this page, and I said it in the video. I was like, I mentioned this before, and I was like, oh, this page, like, I actually was like, a year ago, some of the stuff was grand. I was like, they literally just got unhinged. They've gone unhinged since then. And I blocked the page, and I'm like, yeah, go get the block.
A new and controversial graphic has surfaced, trying to downplay Caitlin Clark's impressive rookie season. The original chart highlighted around 70 different accomplishments from her debut year, while many were legitimate, like several games. With 20 points and 10 assists, some seemed oddly specific, or even stretched. In a few cases, the graphic appeared to combine separate stats from single games, just to create more records, making the total count feel exaggerated.
If you guys have seen Christine Brennan, so Christine Brennan, basically, she went and she was talking about the Olympics and everything, and she was just talking in general about the WNBA. She was talking about the Olympics and why they should have brought Caitlin. I was like, they clearly didn't want Caitlin. They didn't think, they were like, they just actively did.
Countergraphic tries to shift the spotlight to another rookie's accomplishments, but a closer look shows some serious problems. It opens with basic rookie stats like points, assists, and steals per game, but several claims just don't hold up. One of the biggest issues is the claim that this rookie leads all others in total minutes played. In reality, Sonia Citron has been averaging over 40 minutes per game lately, making it likely she'll end up leading the season in that category instead.
Back. Go get the block back. But this is the records that she has set. Leads all rookies in points per game. Cool. Leads all rookies in assists per game. Leads all rookies in steals per game. Among rookies, leads in minutes per game. She is going to, even if she leads in minutes per game, I'm just saying this right now, she's not going to lead in total minutes, or by the end of the year. That
one entry stands out as especially misleading. It lists a game with 19.8 points and 5 assists as a major rookie achievement. But those numbers are actually Caitlin Clark's season averages, not from a single game. Turning averages into supposed game highlights is a questionable move. On the defensive side, the claims also fall short. Sia Cook is clearly the stronger defender by a wide margin. There are also doubts about the accuracy of usage rate stats. And the claim about consistent 15-point games hasn't been properly backed.
Not want her there, and it was like they didn't realize that it would have been a dream team type scenario, and people would have been huge fans of Caitlin would have come in and seen AJ Wilson killing it, would have seen Brianna Stewart and become fans of them. But then it just became the opposite, where it's like Caitlin fans they now know who these people are, but like there's now a situation where like as great of a coach as Cheryl Reeve is, and I think people can admit Cheryl Reeve's a great coach.
Some of the stats in the graphic appear to be completely made up. For example, it claims the player had multiple games with 5 or more steals, but fact-checking shows that never happened. In fact, the only WNBA player this season with more than one game like that is Gabby Williams. Another claim that the rookie leads in games with double-digit assists is also false, since no WNBA player is currently averaging 10 or more assists per game. Even the mentions of 20-point games don't hold up when checked against official stats.
Is going to be Sonia Citron's record. Sonia Citron is averaging over 40 minutes a game over her last 3. But maybe the Mystics are going to win enough games that she's not really going to have to play that much. But this is her record, by the way. One of 2 rookies in WNBA history with 20 plus, 7 assists, 5 rebounds, and 80% shooting. Like, okay, cool. One of few rookies with 19, 8, and 5 in a game. Man, that was Caitlin Clark's averages last year.
Independent fact-checking has uncovered many issues with the graphic, including exaggerated steal numbers, wrong game counts for scoring milestones, and made-up stat combinations. The player being highlighted has recorded 13 double-doubles and scored over 20 points in just 4 games, directly contradicting some of the claims. The graphic also praises impressive shooting stats, but in reality, player is hitting just 30% from three-point range, the same percentage Caitlin Clark had during her widely discussed shooting slump.
But there's no, like, fandom towards Cheryl Reeve, if we're being honest. It's not like people are, like, huge fans of Cheryl Reeve as a person. People are huge fans of the way that situation was handled. I think we can all be honest, in hindsight, that, like, it's not good. It's not been a good all-around year since, and it was not a good look, and it was a bad call. And at least Dawn Staley, in hindsight.
Some parts of the graphic cross into opinion, treating things like leadership, impact, and team reliance as if they were hard stats. These kinds of subjective claims being passed off as data hurt the credibility of the entire graphic. The most extreme examples include made-up numbers like steal differentials and points per minute, rates that have no backing in official records. In fact, several fact-checking sources have labeled many of these entries as either inaccurate or outright impossible. What's most surprising is that none of this exaggeration was necessary. The rookie already has a strong resume. She's on pace to finish as one of the top 5 rookie scorers in WNBA history and could also rank near the top in assists. Among first-year players,
one of few rookies with 19, 8, and 5 in a game. Matt, you just quoted Caitlin Clark's average as some sort of a record. Caitlin averaged 19, 8, and 5 last year. She averaged 19, 8, and 5. Outperforms all rookie peers in scoring, playmaking, and defense. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Sanaya Rivers is by 100 miles the best defensive rookie. Achieves these numbers despite missing games due to concussion. Dawn Staley, in hindsight, like, she at least admitted that they probably would have brought her if it was then. But again, Dawn Staley had lost all power at that stage to do anything. So, look, it is what it is. But this quote is right. Paige is on the money. And first of all, I don't think Paige Bueckers is... not that she's not geared for the spotlight. I don't think Paige Bueckers is geared to just switch off like Caitlin is. Shows the highest usage rate among rookies, reflecting team reliance on her offensive creation. Strong leadership impact often wings primary ball handler and playmaker until the going gets tough, and then it's Arike. Go take the ball. Top ranked rookie in PER and among the leaders in win shares per 40 minutes. It's a pity that leaders in win shares per... It's crazy that she's leading in win shares per 40 minutes. She plays 35 minutes per game and they can't win a game. And I don't think she's geared for that level of fandom. And I don't think most people are. Like, I think most people are. Most people aren't. I don't think most people are geared or like driven like Caitlin Clark, and most people aren't wired like Caitlin Clark. Where you've seen everything, where it's like Caitlin Clark the basketball player and Caitlin Clark the person are two different things. As soon as she's out of basketball mode, it's like a switch, and then suddenly she demonstrates consistency with 15 points nearly every game played. Frequently matches or exceeds veteran starters in key statistical carries. What does that mean? Maintains strong shooting splits. What are you talking about? She shoots 30% from 3. Like, she shoots the same percentage from 3 as Caitlin Clark, and Caitlin's been going through a historic slump. Leads rookies in turnover to steal differential. What the fuck is that? The face of basketball right now. And that's pressure that I don't think anyone really wants to deal with. It's pressure. Let's be real. If we were that good at a sport, none of us would want to deal with it. Absolutely none of us would want to deal with it. And like, it's not great. It's not great. Like, I've been a full-time content creator since I was 19 years old. And I don't think that I could deal with not only like the crazy fandom of like a speed, or has one of the fastest points per minute rates among all rookies this season. So there's a rookie that has more. One of the fastest points per minute. Like, this is hilarious. And by the way, Paige does not need this shit. Paige is doing great in her own right. Like let's be honest here. Let's be honest here. We are getting very close to a good faith argument for Paige over Caitlin. And by very close, I mean an off season for the Wings to sign some players that fit Caitlin or Paige and a coach Kai Cenat. But like even some of the guys that I would have been in a similar like video game 2K community, like I don't even think I could deal with the level of like fame of like a Jesser or an LSK or a Cash Nasty, any of those guys. I've been around these guys. I've been in public with these guys, seeing them get swarmed by random people. Like I couldn't deal with that. And obviously, look, Paige is probably still going to get swarmed as she walks around the streets, but not to the extent of it fits Paige. If they go and pull a fever, like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, if they pull a fever and they hire a coach that doesn't fit and all of this stuff, then okay. Okay. Like, it is what it is. But if the Wings do the opposite of what the Fever do and actually sign proper people, then Paige could very well and Clark. And not everyone only needs to be, wants to be this ultra celebrity. And that's fine. That's fine. But you can take advantage of it, which is what players like Paige Bueckers are doing, because there's a hell of a lot of people that watched her game yesterday. A hell of a lot of people watched that game. And even with Caitlin out, a hell of a lot of people bought tickets to see Caitlin versus Paige and were like, you know what? We're going to keep going. We're going to go to the game just to see Paige. Even if Caitlin's